I'm Lucy, I'm the co-founder of Claudi Fin, and we make delicious 100% natural lollies, full of lots of really good stuff and none of the bad stuff. We first funded the business with savings from our own pocket, and then we very quickly exhausted those savings and moved on to startup loans. And we quickly found those through the internet, and they were brilliant. They just made it very easy and very simple and kind of made us feel like a business quite quickly. The single biggest turning point was when we won a contract with Sainsbury's. We went from never having sold a single lolly to anybody in our lives to getting a listing in 250 Sainsbury's stores. So that was a big scale up and very exciting, but we knew that that's when the hard work really started. We handled the challenge of scaling up by talking to as many entrepreneurs and other food specialists as we possibly could, and anybody really that had been in business. We needed to find a factory quickly, we needed to find finance quickly, we needed to establish the brand and the recipe and finalise everything. And so we did. We spoke to a lot of people, and it was amazing actually how many people helped us along the way. And you need that support, you really need that support. There must have been certain moments where we were a bit stressed, but I think we really believed in what we were doing. But essentially, we were just two mums with a nice lolly recipe. So in terms of financing a business, it was a little bit scary at first, and we didn't know how much we'd have to dig and delve for money. And as the journey unfolded, we grew very, very quickly. We thought that we would have to dig a lot bigger than actually we needed to in the end. So yeah, it was a tricky start with the finance side of things, but in the end we got there. Probably the best bit of advice we got early doors was to make sure you get your finance in order. And I think numbers isn't really Meryl and my finest point. So it really helped when we spoke to startup loans. But we also spoke to friends and family as well, and got them to guide us and help us on things like, spreadsheets and business plans and whatever else we'd need. But actually sitting down with somebody from startup loans and talking through our business plan, talking through our finance, really, really helped us focus. At what point did I know things were going to be okay? I'm not sure you ever feel like things are going to be okay. I always feel like we've got to watch our backs, that we've got to be aware of competitors, we've got to be aware of how the market's growing, of trends. And so I never rest on my laurels. You're only as good as your last sale. And for that reason, I'm continually looking for the next best thing and trying to stay ahead of everything. And yeah, just feeling like it could all vanish very quickly. Our vision for the business, I think we really believe that we can change the way people's eating habits are in the UK. We can offer them a really, really delicious alternative to some of the sugar-laden foods that are out there. And that people can still enjoy and get great ingredients in their desserts and lollies. And that actually, why can't Claudi Fin go into loads of other categories and do the same thing that they've done in ice cream and ice lollies? And I really believe that we can do that. Our ethos is right, and I think the way the UK is going in terms of eating and the way we have to change as a nation, obesity is at serious levels in the UK. I think our brand is the right fit to make those changes to people's eating habits. The best advice I can give to someone starting up is to do your homework straight away. Work out exactly what you want to spend your money on and stick to that. Because if you don't know what you want to spend it on, you don't need to raise capital. And I think that's really, really important. Every time we've needed to go out and raise money, we've known exactly what we're going to spend it on. And it's vital that you do. Otherwise, I think you kind of lose sight. That plan must be absolute and you must stick to it. The best place to start to find out about finance options for any business is to start with a business finance guide. I'm using it currently to find out how our business can scale up and use finance options to help and support us grow. It's got everything there. You don't actually need to go anywhere else, waste your time doing anything else. Start there and you won't need to go any further.